about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report
Talk to him.
with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, 21 Savage was arrested in Atlanta over the weekend. He was taken into custody, and they're saying that he could possibly be removed from the United States. Now, according to an ICE spokesperson, and this is all for immigration, they're saying that he entered the U.S. legally in 2005, but his visa expired, and reportedly he is here illegally. So he's being held for removal proceedings for being in the country illegally.
They said it expired 14 days ago, too, right? Recently.
14 years? No, it expired back in 2005, 2006.
No, he got here legally in 2005. He entered the U.S. legally.
And they said that his visa expired in 06.
So right now he's here illegally. Now I don't know all the details of, but it said it did say his visa expired back in 2006. He came to the States a year earlier. He was only 12 years old when he came back in 2005. So he's been here for 12 to 13 years.
But did he get arrested after that or something like that? After 2006?
He did get arrested back in 2014 and get convicted of drug charges. So that did happen as well. So what they're saying is he's from Dominica. That's where you're from, Envy.
Yes.
I thought ISIS,
which is owned by the UK, right?
UK. I thought ISIS's job was to rid the country of the criminal element, like the illegal immigrants that are bringing drugs and violence into this country. 21 isn't that. Okay? So,
but I don't know if you're here illegally on a visa, because I do know people who have had to do things like get married to stay in the country, even if they haven't done anything illegal. If you overstay your visa, you have to make sure you do all the paperwork, or they can not let you back in the country.
I'm shocked at this. Like this is one of those stories you see and you're like, is this for real?
It sounds like a paperwork issue. It sounds like things that had to be done in order for him to stay in the country weren't done.
But did he grow up in the UK? I'm confused. Did he grow up in Dominicana?
Dominica.
Like as far as I know, 21 has always been in Atlanta. Like everybody knows him in Atlanta.
Well, his dad. His dad went to university in the UK, and
his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you do know who his dad is, Dr. Amsu. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was a secret. All right. Well, now that it's on the table.
I thought you guys talked to him about it.
I thought that was a secret, too. No, we didn't talk to him about it. We never mentioned it.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Well, the holistic doctor, one of Angela Yee's friends who comes up here all the time, Dr. Hamsu.
All the time, yeah.
Dr. Hamsu.
Amsu.
Mm-hmm.
Is he here legally?
I don't know. Well, don't snitch on him. Don't tell on him. Goodness gracious, Charlamagne.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Ain't no moving
We'll
on
keep
now.
you updated, but I do know they were all in Demi Lovato's comments.
Angela Yee with the Rumor Report exclusive.
Demi Lovato posted, so far 21 Savage memes have been my favorite part of the Super Bowl. And everybody went in on her. Wale said, why is somebody freedom funny? I don't get the joke. Offset said, all the memes and ish ain't funny. When somebody going through some praying for my dog, ain't ish funny. His family dependent on him. And it went on from there. She said, Wale's just salty. I never replied to his desperate tweets years ago. Wale responded, still ain't going to disrespect you. Still praying for you, Demi. Glad you see my old tweets. Hopefully you seen the ones providing comfort and prayer when you were down. I don't kick people when they down. Go, queen.
I don't understand why she thought that was okay. Now, listen, this social media takes nothing serious, but I would think that somebody who's been in a position like her where it was a tragic, life-altering experience when she overdosed.
When she had to get off social media herself.
Exactly.
Because of the jokes. Now, listen, I didn't understand the joke. Am I wrong? Because she posted a picture of 21 Savage. Well, suppose a person holding a feather pen saying this is how 21 Savage be writing his verses.
Well, it's a joke about being from the UK and being British.
I didn't understand it. I was like, I don't understand the joke.
Dipping the feather in some ink and writing. Yes.
Now, she said, I wasn't laughing at anyone getting deported. I know that's not a joke, nor have I ever laughed at that. The meme I posted was talking about was him writing with a feather pen. Sorry if I offended anyone.
Well, she deleted her Twitter now, so it's too late to flood her with opioids. You just send her mad pictures of opioids.
I don't make fun of people for their own issues as well.
I'm just saying.
She shouldn't have done.
If you put that energy out there, you should expect to get that energy back. If you like the 21 Savage memes, then watch all these opioid memes that come your way. All these overdose memes that come your way.
All right, now Adam Levine, let's talk about his decision to play in the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, he posted on his social media, when we accepted the responsibility to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, I took out my pen and just wrote. Some of the words that came to me in that moment eventually made their way onto the incredible lanterns that flew high and low tonight. We thank the universe for this historic opportunity to play on the world's biggest stage. And he posted some of the words: forgive, laugh, cry, smile, share, live, endure, embrace, remember, enlighten, preserve, inspire, sweat, fight, express, give, receive, elevate, climb, unify. He posted a whole lot of words on his social media. And here's what he had to say to Entertainment Tonight.
When you look back on every single Super Bowl halftime show, it's this like insatiable urge to hate a little bit. I'm not in the right profession if I can't handle a little bit of controversy. We expected it. We'd like to move on from it. And like I said earlier, speak through the music.
All right, now he also talked about, because, there was no press that happened prior to the halftime show. Normally there is a press conference, and here's what he had to say about that.
The NFL canceled the press conference. You'll have to speak with them.
We're in Atlanta. We're so close to where Dr. King was born and raised. What do you say to the folks who say that they just want to be heard, and how will your performance speak to them?
They will be. That's all I want to say, because I don't want to spoil anything. I've never been more excited in my entire life to present this to the people, because I believe that it's truly a reflection of all of us.
All right.
Did he do anything? I didn't see the Super Bowl.
Well, I guess the lanterns that he just talked about in his social media page, I didn't see it. So that's the only time I heard about it.
And it was dope. The lanterns were dope. Travis Scott, the way they brought Travis Scott out, the way the beat change was dope. Big Boi killed it. It was a dope performance.
I haven't heard nobody talking about the halftime show performance.
No, it was a dope performance.
Some people thought it was rather dull.
Nah, I thought it was pretty good. I was just confused.
I was excited to see Big Boi perform, because I did look at everything on social media afterwards, of course, and everything. Yeah, so that was exciting to see him there, to see Travis Scott, but I don't know. I was
confused. Artists didn't want to perform at the halftime show, but they still came down here. They still did so many different other things that was involved with Super Bowl. So I don't understand what the problem was. So why not just do the Super Bowl show?
I don't understand the problem either. I mean, I saw Colin Kaepernick's lawyer say that performers who performed in the Super Bowl are crossing the intellectual picket line, but I feel like I guess anybody who was down there technically was crossing the intellectual picket line.
But even the NFL players?
The players who play in the game are crossing the intellectual picket line. I would like
But
to
wasn't
know.
he still trying out for the NFL a couple months ago? I'm not sure. I'm just asking.
I think Colin still wants to play, but then you still got, guys like Eric Reed in the league, you know what I'm saying, who definitely ride for the cause. So I don't think that those guys are crossing the intellectual picket line. I think it's a lot of nuance that goes into this whole NFL
I think
thing.
it's important to just make sure now that we're aware of a problem in a situation, let's work on how can we rectify it.
And I would love, for Colin Kaepernick to tell us exactly what it is he wants to do.
Right. Does he want us to not support these NFL players and teams?
I would love to know what the plan is. You know what I'm saying? Because Colin took a knee because of the injustice that people were facing at the hands of the police. But it always seems like the protest is shifted to, let's protest because Colin is being blackballed from the NFL. If the NFL is a racist organization, then I would want to know why you would even still want to be a part of it.
Right, he should be like, I don't even want to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
I denounce you.
I think you gain more support by saying, look, the NFL is a racist organization. You see they don't care about us or our issues. Why do we support the NFL? I think that would make a lot more people be like, you know what? I can't watch this league.
Okay, and Cee Lo had posted, to Big Boi, yo, Big, we riding with you, fam. Do that ish. F these so-called protesters. You just got 100 million worth of press. I'll kill for you.
Lord, Cee Lo. No, that wasn't the statement.
That didn't go over too well. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.
Yes.